sadly, this is the world we live in. We get our information from social media,
Yeah,
which are filled with hooks, which
that's
are
true.
filled with fake things
That's
to
true.
grab our attention,
That's true.
that is filled with fear to get you to focus on something else that they're selling.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So, how do you develop yourself as a person if you're only absorbing social media stuff and thinking that it's true? Ya, kalau misalnya dari yang what I've researched, they're looking for connection, and that's why kalau mereka melihat sesuatu yang very well made, that it almost looks fake, they don't like it. Makanya fotografi secara komposisi, secara teknikal dan sebagainya, kebanyakan di level di kaum Gen Z ini diobrak-abrik.
Oh,
The traditional measurements dari fotografi itu bagusnya karena ini, karena ini, karena ini. Itu diobrak-abrik. Because for them, what really is important is the feeling of something becoming real.
That's interesting.
And the realness comes from mistakes. The whole world itu is a big marketing scheme.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah, kan?
I agree.
Jadi everything is meant to sell you something.
Yeah.
Jadi when paddle started, I already know, oh, this is gonna go like this, and then it's gonna.
Okay, so today we have a special guest in Nothing Serious podcast, Erwin Darmali.
Hello.
And he is a filmmaker, award-winning filmmaker. And yeah, although we do have to prep you up a little bit. Dan kita sini bilingual ya, so we talk English, Indonesia, nyaman aja kayak gimana.
Okay.
And I've actually met Erwin last year.
2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago. That's quite fast, yeah.
Yeah.
Where we meet at your show.
Yeah.
Your art show.
Right.
So it was a print art.
It's actually a photograph
In print.
Photographic exhibition.
Photographic exhibition.
Art Hotel, ya.
Art Hotel. And what was the theme again? Remind me.
The show is called Behind the Scene.
Yeah.
Which are photographs of, somewhat like street shooting, but it's not. But it's talking about the ideas behind the image itself.
Yeah.
So the feeling, the things that wanted to be communicated through the pictures.
Yeah. I think my favorite one was, I was in a stage of my life di mana I was starting my business, but tapi masih professional. I think my favorite one was the man going inside the building, the big tall building.
Yeah.
There was a shadow.
Yes.
I think he was like, it sort of felt constricting and liberating at the same time. Soalnya kayak, bagaimana dulu? I think in this modern age, you need to work still, and there are always structures to keep you in bound.
The idea of that picture was something a little bit different, though.
What is it about?
Because what you're looking at in that picture was about, I think 60-70% of that image, you're actually looking at the reflection of the building behind you. The idea or the feeling that I had was that I symbolized that as like the social pressures, social accepted norms of social values, which are from the past, and it's something that is not necessarily true because we don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
And does it still hold true? Is it still valid? In today's time. These things become a big question in my life, and that's why that picture becomes the symbol of it.
I see.
And the light that the person is framed with is actually from the other side of the building, which is the future.
The future.
So you're seeing most
I
of these are in the
see.
past, and that light was actually in the future. So that person is in that light, going that way.
I see. Yeah.
You know, oh, you gotta live it this way. You gotta look this way. You have to do it this way. You can't do that, and all these things,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So those things are quite quite confusing at times. I understand that in a society there's a certain acceptable norms.
Yeah.
But I think there's a point where you have to challenge things. You have to figure out what's true for you, and not because you have to live the way you want to live.
Yes, yes.
Because if everybody lives the same way, it's gonna be boring as hell, man.
That you can live the simple life. Someone else out there is living the simple life, and that reflects back to you. Reflects back to your decisions and how you live.
Does it?
I think so.
Okay.
Kayak do you actually need to? Because for me mungkin sekarang kayak pressure adalah, yeah, of course, I man of my age harusnya udah married. Gitu. Ya biasalah.
Okay.
Harusnya udah marriage gitu. Jadi kayak mungkin the keyword di sana YouTube-nya single kali ya. Kita langsung cek, oh kalau if my life happens to turn out like him, will I be happy? I think he still looks fine. He looks fine. He looks okay. But I know, but you've documented you've made documentaries on certain characters yang bisa dibilang they live a very rich life. Or what do you say about them? What are the requirements that what do you look for in a person that you want to make a documentary out of?
First and foremost, what I'm looking for is great stories. And I'm not talking about great success stories. I'm talking about an achievement in life type of stories. Somebody or a family or a creator, an artist that has gone through things, found a way, or is teaching us how to live through what they do.
Ada contoh nggak? What's one story that really stuck to you?
There is not one.
There's not one.
Every single one that I actually made is a part of me.
So if all of these documentaries are your favorite, which three would you want to share that people can take something from?
The Indonesian mother of artists. And the mother of Indonesian artists is one of them. It's one of my latest films. The Simplicity of Happiness, that is also made in Indonesia a long time ago. And also, I've done many shorter scale films. Partly the one that I like is the story on Jim Hyman, who's the executive editor of Taschen Books America.
Books America. Could you elaborate
Taschen
more?
Books.
Could you elaborate more? Could you elaborate more
About which one?
about the story itself?
All of them? Or
No.
just Taschen?
Jangan coba.
The Taschen one is really interesting because it's about Jim Hyman, who's been an artist in many, many different forms throughout his life. He's been a sculptor, he's been a designer, he's been a painter, menu designer, all these things. But one thing is true to him is that he has been a collector all his life.
Okay.
When the things that he collects are so many different items, but it's mostly ephemeras, which are paper products. But he's also influenced by the stories that he listened from his parents during dinner time and all these things about the history of things, right? So he would go ultimately the story becomes he would go to swap meets. It's where they sell used items here and there.
Okay. Thrifting, kau sekarang thrifting.
Yeah, well, yeah. But he would go there, and he would find all these old newspapers,
Newspapers.
anything,
Yeah.
anything, newspapers, matchbooks, photographs, books, whatever it is, figurines, and he would collect them. He would research the articles and all these things through microfiche, and you probably don't know what microfiche is.
What is microfiche?
So back in the days, all the newspapers, all the articles are photographed and stored in this film called microfiche.
Okay.
And so you load this film onto a projector that projects on a screen,
Okay.
and you can kind of just go straight, go back, and it's by date.
Okay.
So you can search for example, Hollywood 1920s, 1930s, the murder of so and so and so and so, because Hollywood has gangs, mafias,
Yeah.
nightclubs, and all these things, right?
So they're in these films, basically.
Microfiche,
Microfiche.
which are scans of articles.
Articles.
Yes, newspaper articles and all these things. So he would actually research all the stories, printed them out, brought it home, makes books out of that.
Oh.
Fashion books about this thing, about a particular story, or meaning, like for example, is Dark City book.
Yeah.
It's about this big. It talks about all the all the dark side of Hollywood.
Okay.
So Chinatown, drugs, all these things, even fake cults.
Tell me more about your own creative process. Are you doing the same thing? You're like collecting stories, or you're compiling it from people to see?
I think great question. I think as photographers, you are a collector of visuals,
Yeah.
or of moments, or of images. I mean, if you're a commercial photographer, it's different, right? But if you're photographing people, you're street photography or something like that, then it's basically you are capturing these and you're collecting them. Yeah. In my own way of filmmaking, I'm actually adopting somewhat the way Jim did it, meaning that I would search for these stories, and most of these stories actually came to me
Okay.
by means of chance,
Yeah.
and I would pursue it, and my only goal is for somebody else to see it and feel the same way.
When you meet the person, or you meet the story, or feel inspired, like,
Yeah.
what's the feeling that you're trying to chase?
A lot of the stories that I make or that I documented all has a feeling of inspiring, and also that you could do something great with your life without chasing the materialistic goals of life.
What does a successful life look like?
Right.
Yeah.
And so you were saying that kalau misalnya success equals access, right? Or
Yeah,
wealth
yeah.
equals access.
Well, because access.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's behind it? Maunya enak aja kan?
Maunya.
Access means that you want to access the finer things in life.
Yeah,
Ya kan?
comfort lah.
Jadi maunya enak dong.
Okay, fine.
Ya kan? Tapi kalau misalnya kalau goalnya cuma itu, and you destroy everybody else that is in your way to gain that access,
Yeah.
is that worthy? Soalnya begini kan, kalau misalnya
Yeah.
if the goal is just that, and we're taught by society that you have to reach your goals,
Yeah.
right?
At the cost of at the cost of somebody else.
The cost will be something.
Current generation in social media, are they actually filming themselves, telling stories at the cost of themselves malah? They're telling their drama, their personal stories, how much they owe. Isn't that the cost of privacy? Semuanya. Bukan costing others, malah costing themselves. Kalau gitu gimana?
I'm not quite sure. Kalau misalnya if you're talking about Gen Zs,
Yeah.
social media does weird things to people, I think.
Yes.
I'm not specifically talking about Gen Zs doing weird things. Gen Zs itu specific because they are looking for connection.
Yeah.
In my opinion, kalau misalnya dari yang what I've researched, they're looking for connection, and that's why kalau mereka melihat sesuatu yang very well made, that it almost looks fake, they don't like it. Makanya fotografi secara komposisi, secara teknikal dan sebagainya, kebanyakan di level di kaum Gen Z ini diobrak-abrik. The traditional measurements dari fotografi itu bagusnya karena ini, itu diobrak-abrik. Because for them, what really is important is the feeling of something becoming real.
That's interesting.
And the realness comes from mistakes.
Yes.
Di dalam fotografi paling nggak begitu.
I mean, there's a lot of blur pictures. Mishaps.
Light leaks.
Light leaks. Yes, that's very interesting. That's very real.
Yeah.
That's for me that's a real observation.
Jadi dia tuh mereka semua, okay, if you look at that, terus ngelihat the rise of analog kan?
Yes.
The rise of cassettes.
Yes.
Piringan hitam.
Yes.
All this ini zaman apa?
70s.
70s, 80s.
80s is
way before them.
Way before them.
Ya kan?
That's true.
Kenapa dia baliknya ke sini? Because they have seen so much of digital fake things from social media that they're completely bored with it.
That's true. If we're talking about storytelling, there's a lot of quick bites, quick content.
Yeah.
Gitu. Hidup aja bisa instan, apalagi video gitu.
Yeah.
Jadi what barrier do we need to break? Okay, how do we tell better stories? Gitu.
That's a difficult, good question.
That's a course, yeah.
Yeah. You have to understand the platform first. I think what you're referring to are social media, 60-second or less type of things, right? It's only to grab attention. It never goes deep.
Never goes deep.
But kalau misalnya if you want to learn about living life, it's not just on the surface.
Yeah,
it's never just on the surface.
It's never just on the surface. That's true.
Jadi gini, kalau misalnya and sadly this is the world we live in. We get our information from social media.
Yeah.
Which are filled with hooks, which are filled with fake things to grab our attention.
That's true.
That is filled with fear to get you to focus on something else that they're selling.
That's true.
Ya kan? So how do you develop yourself as a person if you're only absorbing social media stuff and thinking that it's true?
It's very hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard because kalau dibilang aja, like last year was the year of paddle. Now it's already something else.
Yeah.
Last year was cycling. Last year was marathon. This year was maybe running, still marathon. Skiing, next is something else.
Yeah.
Jadi even as a human being, you are driven. It's like yours disetir gitu. Disetir by what you're exposed to. But I find it really rare to find people like you juga yang a lot of people yang I interview adalah they really stuck to their roots. They're stuck to their craft. Itu susah loh gitu.
Perhaps stuck is not the word.
Yeah.
They decide to.
Decide to jadi.
They decide to stay there
Yeah.
because they found themselves there. Itu kan basically kan gini. The path of life itu sebenarnya kayak gampangnya. In order for you to know yourself, you have to experience so many things.
That's true.
Ya kan? So if you're just sitting in your room watching that, how can you get experience?
Gak bisa.
You can never find yourself just doing that.
Yeah.
You have to experience failure. You have to experience heartbreak. You have to experience successes, joy, unbelievable joy, all these things. Rich, broke, all these things.
Yes. Yes.
Then you will find yourself in the end.
That's true.
Kenapa orang-orang ini udah tahu, this is what I do.
That's what I.
This is what I'm good at.
Yeah.
This is what I know everything about. Ini passion ini kan bukan cuma karena I love it.
Yeah. Liking something, it's not sustainable. It's
No,
not
it's not
sustainable.
passion either.
It's about something new.
Yeah, like is.
Like
Yeah.
is something new.
Fascination,
Fascination.
ya kan?
Ada yang
Nah,
lebih
kalau
hot
misalnya-
nih ya udah kesana.
Iya.
Iya kan.
Nah itu kan kebanyakan orang-orang ya gini lah. The whole world itu is a big marketing scheme.
Iya. I agree.
Iya kan?
I agree.
Jadi everything is meant to sell you something.
Iya.
Jadi when paddle started, I
Yeah.
already know. Oh, this is gonna go like this, and then it's gonna.
What is the status upgrade yang worth it gitu, menurut lo sekarang? From your perspective, because I'm asking from different people's perspective.
Status upgrade.
Yeah. Something that we can work on ourselves.
That is a very difficult question.
Oh iya dong.
Status upgrade would be living true to your wisdom.
Oh. Can you explain more on that?
No.
No.
Meaning that you're living the way you believe you should be living. That you're not living a lie. That you're not doing things based on what people are expecting of you to do. That you are satisfied with what you have achieved, what you are becoming. You are in that Zen mode that I don't get that, it's fine. I have what I have, and I'm
Yeah.
I really am appreciative of what I have. It's a little bit more than enough, or it's enough, or it's more than enough, and I'm appreciative of this, and I try to do good things with them. Gitu kan? I think that's a beautiful feeling. I think.
Yes.
Because then you're not living in fear, because that's the other part about being so rich.
Yeah.
There's that fear that also goes up.
Yeah, because you have so much to lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The farther you're up, the farther
You go down. Is it the same feeling of having so much to lose?
Yeah. This is fascinating because I just learned a bunch of these parts from a recent project.
Oh yeah.
Ngobrol sama a psychologist
Oh, psychologist.
that has a holistic viewpoint of
Okay.
things and knowledge. So this idea of fear,
Yeah.
fear-based living.
Yeah.
Fear-based living ini sebenarnya kan udah ada dari masa kita masih kecil ya. Jangan ini nanti panas,
Yeah,
kebakar, gitu, all these things. Kan. But in a way, the fear in the animalistic sense itu cuma menjauhkan kita dari bahaya.
Yeah.
So it's inert
Yeah.
inside of us gitu kan. Ada fear is there,
Fear's there.
but fear is to protect us.
Yeah.
But as we go hidup makin lama ini, the form that is full of fear is formed by societal things, right?
Yeah, it's transformed.
Yeah, transform you into this person that becomes this shell
Yes.
filled of fear. Nanti there's a point in your life, if you're lucky, that you decide to break away from this.
Yeah.
And that is the second phase of your life.
Uh-huh.
Trying to live outside of fear, understanding what fear is about, try to get rid of them, and then focusing on love-based living.
On that note, I've heard a saying that if your life's like this, that means you're dead.
Yes.
It's bad, that means you're dead.
Iya, itu kan yang apa namanya? Pulse meter kan.
Iya, pulse meter gini terus.
Yeah.
Your life is like this, dead.
It's exactly the same.
Jadi
The only thing is this. Kita semuanya maunya begini.
Iya.
Nggak mau begini kan?
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
this is fear.
This is fear.
So if you change the mindset that failure is gonna be really great for you,
Yeah.
because you're going to learn a lot, you start accepting this better, and then you start living better.
And out of the people that you've document, what kind of failures do they have to face?
Oh banyak. Yang simple ya.
Yeah.
Ada satu painter yang terkenal di Pasadena, who becomes my mentor actually.
Yeah.
Dia tuh pas dulunya dia tuh ilustrator, pakai airbrush. He gets paid a lot of money.
Okay.
He has a big house, beautiful cars, macam-macam.
Yeah.
Big house di Pasadena, bukan yang di mana.
Pasadena bukan di Best.
And the computer was invented for graphics. Tiba-tiba the airbrush illustration
Die off.
jadi dia mulai painting.
Okay.
Soalnya pemikirannya itu sampai jadi waktu itu dia lagi mulai dia coba painting, illustration worknya itu bayarannya ngambles ke 25% dari sebelumnya. Dari 100% ke 25%.
Oh, jauh banget sih itu.
Jauh. 75% drop. Ya kan? Akhirnya rumahnya dia jual, mobilnya dia jual, dia pindah ke rumah kontrakan, belajar painting, went to a gallery, dia jalan masuk, tanya, can I exhibit my paintings here? Dia kasih lihat satu, gitu. Terus dia convince orang galerisnya itu, oke, kasih 3 bulan, 20 paintings, oke, balik langsung painting terus. 3 bulan dia datang situ, paintingnya kejual semua, itu masih jauh di bawah daripada satu illustration yang dia biasanya buat.
Wah.
Gitu. Tapi orang ini, sekarang, if you go to Vienna, in the Albertina Museum, he has his own room.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Is that a fascinating story or what?
Oh, that's a fascinating story.
Ya kan?
Yeah.
He never tells anybody about this room in Albertina. I found out karena ada orang lain yang ngomong. Like, what?
That is access, bro. That is status.
Well, I documented him for almost 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. That's your relationship with your patrons segitu.
Yang ini iya. He is also my mentor.
Oh, wow.
I picked him as a mentor.
You picked him?
Yeah. So,
wow.
Ya kayak gitu. And I realized, for example, that all his paintings are really his life story. Whether it's fantasy or not. And then I asked him, ini beneran kayak gini gak sih? And then dia kayak, okay. And he's very well archived ya. Dari painting nomor 1 itu udah ada di binder. Dan ada fotonya, foto paintingnya in high res.
Oh wow, dari 1. How long was that?
It's 20 something years.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Ini dia buka bindersnya ini, dia kasih lihat, this was my home yang sebelumnya itu yang pas when I left ini bangkrut. Ini. Yang ini itu. Yang ini waktu ini. Ini waktu ini. And it's just like pages and after pages and stuff like that. And I was like, holy crap.
Because he knew that his life was going to mean something. So,
Well,
or was it a habit?
he's always been a good businessman and artist at the same time. Gitu. Jadi memang dia udah ngerti dari waktu, mungkin karena dia illustrator ya waktu itu.
Yeah.
So the understanding of archives ini memang udah tahu. Gitu. Tapi yang di seniman ini kan banyak yang nggak ngerti ya.
Nggak ngerti ya.
Kan apalagi yang masih baru.
Yes.
So he uses that. Tapi dia juga pinter banget karena dia selalu belajar dari orang yang pinter. Dia tuh curiosity-nya tinggi banget. Jadi dia selalu cari orang yang pinter banget, diajak ngomong.
Yeah.
Dicari informasinya kayak gimana.
Yeah.
Then he thinks about how can this work on mine.
Implement. Oh yeah.
Gitu.
What is the worst critic you've given to yourself?
Oh, why do you ask such difficult questions? I critique myself a lot.
A lot. What is the give me one example.
Tapi ada satu orang yang waktu dulu that called me up on it.
Oh really?
I used to talk about what ifs a lot.
A lot.
And it's actually about documenting projects.
Oh.
Dulu pas I was shooting weddings before.
Yeah.
And my business partner was telling me, we were talking and he heard me talk about, I wish I could document this. It would be very cool if I can document photographically this story, that story.
Yeah.
And then at one point he got so fed up listening to me that he just said, dude, you keep on talking about it, but you never do it. And it felt like right here, a slap.
Yes.
But it just shuts me up.
Yeah.
And I realized, thank you. You're right.
Thank you. Right. That's true.
And then I started.
That is your
10, 15 years later.
That is your beginning story sebenarnya kan? Yeah.
There is a want, but I never do it.
Iya sih.
And it's so easy to just, it would be so cool if I do this.
Yes,
It's so cool to do
that.
But what is it that you want to do to get it?
Yeah.
Ya kan? So a lot of these things are easier when it's measured in money.
It's true.
Because it's very easy to calculate.
Yeah, if I do this job, I'll get this much.
Yeah.
Cuman kan a lot of things that you start with doesn't give you anything yet.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the passion starts with. Ya kan?
Yeah.
That's the driving force.
Yeah.
Nah, tapi ya kalau misalnya kayak gitu kan ya gimana pun juga you still have to live ya.
Iya, benar.
So, ya harus pinter dikit dong.
Ya harus pinter dikit.
Kalau misalnya, I want to do this, but I have zero income.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Try to make some income, get it to a point where it's sustaining. Not comfortable.
Not comfortable, okay.
Yeah. Because kalau udah sustaining, then you can just use your time for this.
That's true.
Gitu kan. Tapi kalau misalnya perlu alat dan sebagainya, you have to be much smarter than that.
Yeah.
Ya kan? Nah, tapi itu juga salah satunya kayak gitu, kayak when I first started with photography, how many cameras do I have?
How many cameras do you have?
I had 5.
5? Oh, that's a lot. Is that a lot?
Yes. It was a lot because it was only to shoot weddings.
Oh.
And I shoot with 2 cameras at the same time.
Yeah.
How many lenses do I have? Almost 20.
Oh.
20 lenses of the premium professional grade
that's a lot.
lenses.
Yeah.
How many flashes do I have?
Okay.
5.
5, that's a lot.
Okay. It's every single time the camera comes out with a new one, I upgrade it.
Oh.
So how much is that?
Yeah.
I did not think about that before.
Okay.
Because I was making the money, I could swing it. I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Beli lagi. Tapi kalau udah lama, tiba-tiba at the end of my I only use 2 cameras. Satu lensa 85 1,8, which is a cheap lens.
A cheap lens?
Yes. The other one is a 35mm f2 IS. In the US, it was $250.
Oh, okay.
Very cheap.
That's very variable.
Yeah. But I love these things because they're light, they're quick, and I like the look of it.
Yeah.
And so 90% of my work is done by these two things.
Really?
The other ones, never touch them anymore.
Oh,
Karena udah mengerti.
udah mengerti. It's like I think that's your investment. That's
Tapi
your investment.
itu aja cukup.
Cukup.
Because I know how to use this properly and it covers all my bases.
Yeah.
Gitu. Jadi sebenarnya yang ini gimana? It's really not needed.
Yeah.
Do I need to get the best sensor every single time a camera comes out?
Not really.
No.
Unless you're shooting for a spacecraft gitu kan,
Yeah.
yang mau terbang,
Yeah.
orangnya gerak gini-gini
Oh,
aja.
yang NASA yang kemarin,
Ya apa? Ya.
dia kan pakai Nikon bawa two types of camera.
Apa?
D5 atau apaan kalau nggak salah sama satu lagi gitu yang baru banget
Baru
Z9
banget.
atau kayak gimana.
Iya.
Yang dipakai tuh yang lama. Ya kan?
Iya, iya.
Tapi ya itu, it's just these weird things gitu loh. Tapi masalahnya cuma kayak sometimes you have to experience wasting money
Yes.
buying things that you don't need. And then realizing it.
That you don't need it in the first place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then it changes you.
Menarik banget. And thank you so much for listening to our podcast, Nothing Serious Podcast. Thank you so much for Erwin Darmali to entertain us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to check out his work, bisa ada di captionnya di bawah nanti. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.